Virgo, this is Marishi, your my channel Shaloka. I'm using my slow tarot deck to see what messages or what energies is coming through for the rest of the month of August 2019. So, 3 sets of cards. The first set, we've got the 8 of Swords. Next is the 8 of Wands. Okay, just showing you how it looks. And the last card is the King of Swords. So I've written down something which jumped out at me, okay, while I was pulling your cards, is correction. Okay, so I'll get back to it, but that's a word, keyword, correction. So from these 3 cards, what I see is you feel you're tied down. Okay, you had some kind of plans. Okay, some kind of plans which stopped midway. Okay, you were all charged up when you had this eureka moment, and you thought it's going to work, but then somehow, somewhere along the line, it came to a full stop. Okay, and you don't have any clue how to go about it, how to proceed from where you're stuck. Okay, you're in a funk right now and you don't know how to get out of it. Okay, once upon a time you were all charged up, and now your current situation is like, somebody has poured water on the fire, that kind of, like, it has just dimmed out. There is not even a spark, because you're literally having no idea. Even you're blindfolded, you have no idea how to proceed with your situation. Okay, whatever your situation is, this is how it's coming through, at least in the beginning of this month. Okay, in the beginning of this week, since this reading is for the rest of the month, mid-month, so let's say the 3rd week of August. But I see you evaluating your situation. Okay, I see you somebody who is tired, who has fought the battle. You might have lost you might have lost plenty of things. You might have invested so much and you have lost it. Okay, you thought it is going to take off. Okay, it's going to take off. It might have been when you started implementing or executing it, it might have seemed like it is a brilliant idea. Like I said, it was eureka. It is the next best biggest idea. But somewhere you had this hiccup along this process, okay, of executing. There was some kind of a hiccup where everything dimmed down, okay, to a complete full stop. Like, you do not have to move about it, and you're tired. Okay, this king, although he is the King of Swords, it seems like he has lost something, okay, along the journey. It could be money, it could be time, and it's like he's a little hesitant. Okay, there is a reluctance. Okay, this person has gone out into the war, okay, and has won the war. Okay, he has battled, he has fought through it. Okay, he has the experience, he has the wisdom, he is capable enough to get out of it. He survived it, he survived the battle. Okay, in this battle he has lost his eye. Okay, so I want to say, with symbolically, you might have lost something precious in this whole process. Gradually you lost something, but your energy which is coming out, we're speaking to the Virgo, right? The energy which is coming out for you people is you're scared to go back there and try it again. Okay, you're scared to, that is what is tying you up. You're scared to try again. You're scared to go out there and fight it. Yeah, because you're unsure whether you will get out of it alive or not. That's your energy. Okay, you're unsure. It might seem like you were lucky to, you know, come out alive the first time. You might not get lucky the next time. So if I'm talking about a business venture, it's like this time you lost only this much, okay, this much, but you didn't go bankrupt. Okay, what if you go back with a plan B and execute it and you lose too much, which you cannot recover? Okay, you lose one eye, you still have another eye. Yeah, but still we need two eyes. Yeah, you can adjust with one eye, but then this eye was way precious. Okay, it is not worth losing it again. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. So he is a little anxious. Okay, he wants to execute it. Okay, he wants to execute it because the passion, okay, he had the drive to, get out there and try it the first time. He was all, there is this exhilaration about this whole idea which he had. He went out there, he tried it. Okay, but then I told you about the hiccup. Okay, something came in between. Okay, and everything faded out. Okay, he lost. It's almost like a little failure. Even if he came out of it, he survived it, he feels like he failed. It's almost like calling it a truce. Okay, if you look at the I noticed the doves which is flying behind him. So it's almost like, when you are at war with another country, I don't know whether I should say it on YouTube, but when you're in war with another country, okay, and then you are surrendering. Okay, you need everybody to know that you are surrendered or you won the battle or whatever. Okay, it has come to a peace. Okay, dove equal to peace, having peace. Okay, so you put out in the olden times, they just let the doves to fly out to let everybody know that we have called it peace. Okay, there is no more war. That is how it is coming through, kind of surrendering. Okay, kind of calling it a truce. Okay, truce with not going out there again, not wanting to fight it again, because this person is scared. He got lucky this time, maybe not the next time. So that is the energy which is coming out, and this person is coming out as a person, even when he's holding back, he cannot sleep because he knows it could have worked, and if only he didn't have to worry about all the external factors. If he could only try it out one more time, what if he succeeds? That kind of energy is there with this person. Okay, with this king, he's sitting there and wondering, what if I can pull it off this time? But what if what is making him not try it out, not take the risk, is because of the probability of losing again, and he's worried, he's anxious. This time it could be a bigger loss if he had miscalculated it. When is it? 9 minutes. Okay. If I'm looking at the last card behind the deck, which is a page of pentacles. Okay, if you look at this is a little girl going out there with the lemonade stand just outside her house. She is willing to test her business skills. Okay, she doesn't, it's like an entrepreneur energy. Okay, she is a businesswoman, just a 12-year-old at a 9-year-old girl. Okay, she is willing to start young. Okay, she might not be experienced, but yet she's business minded. She knows she can pull it off. Okay, nothing is stopping her. But here in reverse is almost like somebody who's penny pinching. is worried whether nobody will buy the lemonade, and every the money she has invested initially in this for the lime or lemons or whatever, and the water or sugar or whatever, to set up the stand. Maybe she has to give a little rent to set up the stand. Okay, initially, if you look at small businesses, they have to, if you're putting out some small kiosk or stand somewhere at the exhibition or something, you have to rent out that space, right? So there is a little capital which has to be invested. There is a little amount of money which is an initial investment. Okay, so that is a loss as well. If you couldn't get the profits out of selling out your product or your services or whatever, then you're going to lose out on your initial investment. Okay, if you're not getting back as much, there is no return on investment, then you're screwed. So I want to say, Virgo, it's like you're scared to even try it out because you're penny pinching, like you're much more worried about the finances. Okay, because you've lost once, you are worried it will happen again. Okay, so that's there. But your advice will be, when I cut the deck, is Chariot. Okay, be prepared the next time. People only succeed. Okay, this is people only succeed when they try again. Okay, they do not. There is nowhere in the history people have succeeded the first time itself. There is always trial and errors. Okay, they will better their product or whatever it is. Even if it is an app, they put it out there for people to test it out, and after the feedback, they will just revamp it, revise it, and come out with the updated version. Okay, if you don't try, you wouldn't know. If you've lost once, you can better it. You cannot just stop yourself from just thinking it's never going to succeed. Okay, what it is trying to tell you, when I just every card has a message. Every card has a message. So when I broke the deck to show you this one, okay, it showed me your advice is a Chariot. Okay, if you look at this card, you will see a little girl on a cycle, well prepared. Okay, she has this a lunch box or whatever, the suitcase, everything, clothes, everything prepared, tied to the back of her cycle. A cycle is very dangly. Okay, it's not the the best mode of transportation. Okay, car is much safer, but yet she's using whatever she has. Okay, she's using whatever she has. Okay, she's not going for a scooter or bike or something like that. No, she just has a cycle, and that is more than enough for her. Okay, because it is going to take her from one place to another, and she can use it. So she is using it. She's using the resources which she has in hand. Okay, and she's well prepared. Okay, even if it is a night, in one of her hands she has this torch. Okay, so even if it is dark, she is going to be well prepared to get to where she is going. Okay, she will reach her destination even if it is dark, because she is having a torch to guide her way. She's not going to lose her way if the night sets in, if it is dark and she cannot find a way. Now she's well prepared with a torch. It is going to guide her in the darkness as well, and she will reach where she needs to be. She doesn't need a GPS as well. If she loses track, she doesn't have to ask anybody. She is well prepared. Maybe she has a map in her hand, whatever. But if you look at it, she has a compass which is tied on her neck. Okay, she knows where is north, where is east, where she's going to. Okay, she is not going to lose her way. She is that prepared. So your advice is, you might have lost the first time around, but don't stop there. Don't go and hide and say you defeated. Don't be in that mode. They're asking you to be prepared. Okay, go through it again, reevaluate. Okay, why did you fail the first time, and be prepared. Be much more prepared and go forward. Charge forward. This is a Chariot card. This is a Chariot card. You need to take charge of your situation. You cannot just sit and sulk somewhere in your bedroom. No, that's not the way it should be. If you have some kind of an entrepreneurial idea, don't let it just die. Don't let it just die. Give it another shot. What if it is a eureka moment? No, that idea was actually brilliant. It could change your life. Okay, give me a second. Time 15 minutes. Okay, I've taken so much time on that one. We have got the moon in your second set, the atonement, very interesting cards, and the Hierophant. It's almost like this month, okay, I see you charging forward, taking note, okay, of the, what is it, rules, okay. You want to put things right, okay. This might be another story, I'm not sure, but we'll get back to it, okay. It's almost like you know you're being guided, okay. You know instinctively, without anybody telling you, what needs to be corrected. That is a key word. Corrected. Atonement. Okay, so you know instinctively. Okay, that's weird. You know how exactly to set things right. Hierophant is something which is like, you know, set on stone. This is how it should be. It is very conservative. Okay, Hierophant is something which has been like generations to generations, it has been followed. There is no other way around it. Like if you're getting married, you have to get married in the church. Okay, you need to get baptized or something of that sort. It is like something which is being followed. Nobody questions it. For the Hierophant card is very set on stone, traditional, conservative. Okay, there is no rebel energy around it. So it seems like this month, in the next week or two, you're going to, with the atonement energy along with it, if you have been a little rebellious and going I would say you're going to fix things. Okay, you're going to fix things because you are instinctively, you know what needs to be done. I don't know if it fits with the other story, but this is you know within yourself, you know you're being guided. Okay, like out of the blue you might have got a thought, this is what you need to do. Okay, correcting something which, it's like atonement. Atonement is like what? What does atonement mean? Just give me a moment. Correcting something, I guess. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Atoning yourself, I don't know how to come with a definition for this one, but it's like slowing down your pace and going back into your past and correcting things which, you know, you might have rebelled against something in your past, and now you know, like you might have matured and wisdom has set in, so you know exactly what you need to do to fix things. I know the jumper, why that word popped out. Okay, just give me a second. Atonement. It may have a meaning. What is the spelling now? Oh, no double T. Sorry guys for taking this much time, but I need to get this right. The action of taking amends. Just what I said, you need to go back and correct something, fix something. No wonder it jumped out at me, because they knew I'm going to mess it up. Yeah, so that is it, correction. Okay, so what is the dictionary meaning here? The action of making amends for a wrong or injury. Okay, thank you for correcting me there. If you've sinned before, you're going to go back and correct it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. So you instinctively know. Okay, I didn't mess it up because I told it before, even I saw the meaning. Okay, so instinctively you know you done something, you might have hurt somebody in the process. Okay, you need to go back in there and make amends, correct what you have wronged. If you were wronged in the past, if you made some kind of a sin, you need what you know what needs to be done. Okay, you know what needs to be done, how to correct it. Okay, this might be something to do with something which is like your elders, your elderly parents or somebody, okay, mentor or somebody you might have hurt in the past along your journey. Now you know there is this conscience about this whole situation where you know exactly that you need to go back and amend the situation, fix it, apologize, or whatever needs to be done. Okay, I don't know if it is with the first set, but this is something which is coming through very strongly. Okay, otherwise the word wouldn't have popped out as a correction. Okay. Virgo, you need to amend something. Okay, if you would know if it is you. Okay, and you would know whom you have to amend it with. Okay, the third set, 22 minutes. Okay, third set, we have got the Four of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands, Six of Cups. It's good. Okay, so it shows me you know exactly what you want. Okay, there is no two minds about it. At least by the end of this month of August 2019, you know exactly what you want. Okay, you have evaluated it and you have realized what is it that you want. Okay, with this card, with the Four of Cups. Okay, what do you want exactly to move forward, to achieve something? How is it to move forward in your journey? You know what needs to be done. Okay, Three of Wands, just to correct something along the journey, in the beginning. Okay, just something came through. So I told you something precious was lost in the journey. Okay, I was speaking about the eyes which was lost, which was precious enough, or dear ones, or whatever. So with this atonement card coming in between, okay, I'm just going to connect the storyline. If along the journey of executing some action or some plan or something, I told you about the battle and blah blah blah, and you came out of it but you lost something in between. I see that, okay, with people, the energy of people. You might have lost people along the way, the support of people along the way. So atonement needs to be done, amendments need to be done. So you know exactly how to move forward. You have a journey to take, okay, and you need people along the way. You need the support of people along the way. You have no doubt about what you need to do, what you need to have around you to reach this path. If this Eight of Wands has to straighten up again, then you know exactly how to go about it. And with the Six of Cups, this is like something from the past, somebody who were close to you. You know how to go about it. You exactly know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is one story, one storyline. It's not broken up. Okay, you need to team up with the people who supports you. If they have parted ways, you need to bring them back. If you have pushed them away, you need to mend things. Okay, I think that would be it for now. This is Marichi, your channel. Bye.